Hey, it's Pamela from Enjoy Gifts and Gathering, and it's hashtag Storytime with Pam. And tonight we're going for the unicorn look. As you know, on my Facebook page, I had posted shared a post about putting on a tutu and my little horn and rolling around on my kitchen floor with fairy dust on me. It's actually to bring awareness to breast cancer. Not sure how, but it got a lot of laughs, and so I thought we would go with not cancerous and laughing, but we need laughter. So, if you share my story tonight, I'll put your name in a drawing. At the end of the week, you'll get this little box of chocolate that has a unicorn on the front. And this book. I've read it once before. So we're going to read Cosmo's Wish. Have you ever wished upon a shooting star? This is a tale of a wish that went too far. The fireflies were out on a very clear night when along came a unicorn that was pure white. The unicorn's name was Cosmo. He was good friends with the bugs that glow. That night they watched the moon till a very late hour. Suddenly, a streak of light crossed the sky with great power.
"There's a shooting star!"
shouted Lumen the firefly.
"Quick, make a wish before it goes by."
Cosmo thought about what he would wish. Maybe he could be more colorful or swim like a fish. He closed his eyes and wished with all his power. He wanted to be many colors and beautiful like a flower. He opened his eyes, but nothing had changed, and this made him scowl. Then, out of nowhere, there swooped in a very large owl.
"I couldn't help but notice you were wishing on that star,"
said the bird.
"Was the wish something easy or something absurd?" "I wanted to be more colorful rather than plain white,"
said Cosmo. The owl thought of who could help him and where to go.
"There's an artist who lives in a big redwood tree. She paints the flowers, birds, and even me."
The fireflies agreed that they would help Cosmo find the studio tree. They'd wait till morning, so it would be easier to see. The next day, Cosmo and the fireflies began their search. They hadn't seen any redwoods yet, only oak and birch. They began to notice the flowers were becoming more colorful. Daisies, roses, and all kinds of posies were also plentiful. Cosmo said,
"We must be getting near. I just saw bright birds and a neon deer."
The white unicorn was right. Ahead was the studio in the forest light. Cosmo happily knocked on the door. There was no answer, so he knocked once more. The door slowly opened, but no one seemed to be there, except a half-painted lizard with a curious stare. Cosmo asked if they could wait till the artist came back. The lizard invited them in and offered a snack. The unicorn filled the small studio. It was a really tight pinch. Pencils, paper, paint, and brushes were in every square inch. As Cosmo backed up, he bumped an easel, then felt a light poke. He tried to turn round, but then something got broke. His long, silky tail made a great swoosh over the paint pots. They began to tumble, and paint flew out in colorful spots. The fireflies knew that this could be bad. If they didn't clean up, the artist would be mad. The lizard scurried and opened the door. Out charged the unicorn in more hues than before. The paints were streaking down his tail and mane. He tried to shake off the colors. It was a real pain. Colorful paint droplets flew everywhere. The fireflies got colored just being in the air. Lumen was covered in magenta and pink. Surge was blue in one short blink. They grabbed cloth and sponge and tried to clean. The colorful unicorn and fireflies made quite the scene. Cosmo looked at his friends and his new color scheme.
"Maybe my wish has come true, or maybe this is a dream."
The end. Now, if you like our story time, please go over to Pamela Wyrick on YouTube and subscribe. It's free, and that way you won't miss one of these stories, or me.